Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel for the next installment of my OSRS Ironman series. We begin with, damn boy, G thick. We begin with the same idea in mind as before, to gain enough museum kudos to finish off the easy Varrock achievement diary in order to get some Varrock armor. So our first goal is to gain the prerequisites to do the dig site quest, which is 10 herblore and 25 thieving. The first thing we'll do is work on thieving via some quests, so we run through the biohazard quest first while LARPing as a mole miner. With these free drops of purple dye, I decide to see if I can dye my boring red cape purple, and am successful in doing so, so now we look a bit more stylish out in the world.
Da Vinci?
With that out of the way, we move on to the Haziel cult quest next door. Obviously, we side with the cultists since it's an option, and joining a cult in RuneScape is kind of a no-brainer. We end up with another easy chunk of thieving XP in the end, bringing us up to level 17. From here, we head back to Ardone to steal from bakery stalls for a while, at least until we get to 21 thieving. After getting caught by the guards, we find a safe spot right where the baker NPC is standing. When our inventory fills up with delicious cake and bread, we run it back to the bank to stack it all up for later use. With that box checked off, we can now pick up the Tribal Totem quest, click on a bunch of things, fall down into the sewer, and eventually gain a small chunk of passive thieving XP as a reward. The grind from 23 to 25 thieving will be easy, so we head back to the bakery stalls and get that finished up. Next, we're going to need 10 herblore, so we start off with Druidic Ritual, bringing along some various meats that we'll need to complete one of the steps of the quest, where we make NyQuil chicken, beef, bear, and rat. And by the end, we gain some herblore XP. Next, we want to grab the Jungle Potion quest, but need to make an anti-poison first, so we get the Edgeville dungeon key and fight some hill giants until we get a limpwort root. We then head to Varrock to pick a cadaver berry and go to the apothecary in town to get the potion. With quest in hand, we set off to collect some herbs, taking a million years to collect the first one. After scavenging around the island, we turn in the quest and get up to 9 herb lore. Guess we didn't even need the anti-poison. Oh well. Since we're so close to our goal of 10 herb lore, we just stick around on the island collecting and cleaning herbs, which is a very non-efficient but still a satisfying and relaxing process, before heading to the dig site to finally get a step closer to earning our kudos in the Varrock Museum. We do some exams, pan in the river, mix some chemicals, and cause an explosion in a cave, and end up gaining some herb lore XP and a bunch of mining XP. This was actually a fun quest for me, as I remember as a kid, always wanting to be an archaeologist, and I like the little addition of panning in the river, because I definitely used to do that when visiting the state of Montana in my childhood. I remember buying the little bags of gravel-looking rocks that you could get wet at home and scavenge through with tweezers, finding flakes of gold and small garnets and sapphires if you were lucky. With all of our questing finished up, we head back to the museum and work behind the ropes, uncovering a few items for the displays and gaining enough kudos to finish up the easy Varrock achievement diary. Back over at Toby, we finally claim that armor that we've been working towards and can get on with mining a crapload of iron to make a nice stack of throwing knives to level ranged, and then to smith ourselves some armor for when we're ready to get back to training melee. A quick look at our skills here, and we're up to 483 total, while our combat level is up to 37. Alright, that's all for this week. I'm all quested out for the time being. Next episode will likely just be a huge ASMR session of mining, smelting, and smithing, without too much side activity going on. Probably a longer than usual episode, like some of the fishing videos that I used to do in Elder Scrolls Online. Once again, thanks for sticking around to the end if you made it this far, and hope you're enjoying the series as we make some slow progress forward in Ironman mode. See you next time.